All right, guys, here we go with attempt number 3. This program surely does not want to work at school. Anyway, our lesson today is on volume of prisms. Okay, and the formula that you are going to need to know is volume equals the area of the base times the height of the prism. Okay, so B stands for the area of the base. And it's really important that you guys are picking the correct shape for the base. So remember that the name tells you what the base is. Okay, and our height connects our bases. Okay, so hopefully if you can remember those two things, it will keep you from making some very simple mistakes. Okay, so really quickly, you probably have learned that volume of a rectangular prism is length times width times height. And that's true. Length times width times height is the same thing as the area of the base times the height. So in this case, my length and width is 17 and 9, right? That gives me the area of my base. And then we multiply that area by the height, which is 24. So I'm going to get out my calculator and do 9 times 17, which is my base, times the height, 24. 3,672. Okay, so volume is 3,672 centimeters cubed, right? I have cubic units now because it's volume. I'll leave you guys number 2 and 3 to do. And then if you can try to remember volume equals the area of the base times the height, that should get you through the rest of our prisms, regardless of if it's a triangle or a trapezoid or a circle. So here we have the volume of a triangular prism. I'll outline our base. Okay, this is our triangle that's naming the shape, right? It's a triangular prism. Okay, so the base and height, you gotta look for the right angle, and it's there underneath all my scribbles. Okay, here's my base of the triangle. Here's my height. So the formula for the area of a triangle, so the area of the triangle is base times height divided by 2. So that's 12 by 7.3 divided by 2. Okay? 12 times 7.3 divided by 2 is 43.8. 43.8 times the height of the prism. Okay, so I'm looking for the dimension here, right? I have two triangles, the one on the bottom and this one on the top, right? So here's my two triangles. What connects the two triangles? It's this dimension here, 5. This is the one that makes it three-dimensional. Okay, so my height of the prism is 5. 43.8 times 5 is 219. So volume equals 219 cubic feet. All right. I'll leave you guys 5 and 6 to do because they're a little bit easier than 7 and 8. So here is 7. I'll go back to purple. This is a triangular prism, not laying on its base, right? Here's the base. The base is facing us, kind of. It's at an angle, and we need to find the area of that triangle. So the area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2. And I can see that the height is 28. And the base connects to the height at a right angle. So unfortunately here, I'm going to have to find the base using Pythagorean theorem. So I'll get out my calculator, and I can see that, well, I can't see. Here, I'll bring this over. I can see that the hypotenuse is 32.5, so I'll do 32.5 squared Okay, that's 1056.25. And I'm going to subtract the height 28 squared, 784. Okay, so 1056.25 minus 784 is 272.25. And I'll take that square root, so my base is 16.5. Okay, now I can find the area of the triangle. So that is 28 times 16.5 divided by 2. Okay, and when I multiply that by the height, I need to look for the height. It connects my two triangles. So here's my other triangle. Right, what dimension connects them is this 31. Okay, so times 31. So that is the area of the base times the height. Okay, so 28 times 16.5 divided by 2 times 31. 7,161 cubic kilometers. Okay, and number 8, I have a trapezoidal prism, also not laying on its base. So here's my trapezoid. I have to find the area. Volume equals the area of the base times height. So my trapezoid, the area of the trapezoid, 25 plus 39.4 times the height. I gotta look for the right angle telling me what the height is. Okay, well this is unfortunate because I'm gonna have to do Pythagorean theorem again. But let's go ahead and just fill out the rest of the formula, just needing to find the height of that trapezoid. The height of the prism connects my two trapezoids. So you guys can see the two trapezoids. One's closer to us, the other is further back. What connects it to make it 3D is 35. That's the height of the prism. Okay, so let's see what we got here. A right triangle. And the hypotenuse is 30.6. This distance is 39.4 minus 25, right? So that's 14.4. And I'm going to need to find the other leg. So 30.6 squared, 936.36 minus 14.4 squared, 207.36. 936.36 minus 207.36 is 729, and the square root of that is 27. Okay, so the height of my trapezoid is 27. All right, we're ready to plug it in. So 25 plus 39.4 is 64.4 times 27 divided by 2 and times the height of the prism, 35. 30,429 cubic centimeters. All right. So to do the volume of a cylinder, we are going to use the same formula. Aaron, I'm making a video, sorry. So the area of the base is the area of the circle, pi radius squared, okay, times the height of the prism. So pi radius squared would be pi times 18 squared times the height, 15. Well, this one's going to be really easy to plug in. pi times 18 squared times 15. So that looks like 15,268.14 cubic inches. You guys are going to do 10, and I will do 12. So it looks like we have a word problem. Eric has a pool. My husband's name is Eric, but we don't have a pool. It's shown on the left. He plans to fill his pool to a depth of 4 feet. Okay, so the water level is at 4 feet. The garden hose has a rate of 80 cubic feet per hour flow. How many hours will it take to fill the pool? All right, let's find the volume of how much water is in the pool. Okay, and then we'll divide that by 80. So, volume equals the area of the circle. So pi times radius squared. If my diameter is 27, my radius is 13.5. So pi times 13.5 squared times the height that he wants, which is 4 feet. Pi times 13.5 squared times 4 is 2,290.22 approximately. And we're going to divide that number by the water rate. So divide it by 80. And we get 28.6 hours to fill the pool with water. Okay. So you guys are going to do everything that I skipped. Hopefully this was short and easy. And I'll see you tomorrow. Sorry it's late. Bye.